Yo, about to risk it all with this information I'm finna give y'all. And if you're truly seeking true knowledge, look at what I'm about to show you. Screenshot it. Go study each one of them. I'm gonna warn you now. You're about to go down a rabbit hole that I hope you're prepared for. Check this out. Now, these are the motherfuckers we need to be pointing our fingers to. These are the people that gave you your perception of what we call life. They the one told you to go to church every Sunday, believe in a deity that doesn't exist, gave you your religion, your educational system, the fucked up foods. Everything about this life as you know it came from these very people in the name of demonics, in the name of rituals, and in the name of control. They are the end all be all. Study these names and this will give you all the answers to your questions, but beware, you are about to go down a hell of a rabbit hole. Now let's get back to the video. Yo, what's happening? It's your boy Papa Duck back with another video. Okay? Make sure you go to ubuntuapparel.com. All information in the description of this video. That's how y'all can help me with this journey by supporting. Also, for all you who are on YouTube, go right below. You can click, go to the store. You can order from there also. I just want to say thanks in advance and double salute to all my monthly members, my monthly subscribers. Thank y'all so much. Now, what I just showed y'all are the families that run this motherfucker. Not God. Okay? And I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear that. And this is why a lot of people aren't ready to obtain this type of knowledge. I've been telling y'all this for a long time. The puppets you see, the Bill Clintons and the Trumps, Donald Trumps and this and that. People have no fucking power at all. You must understand that the world you know isn't what it is. All a lie. All the people they showed you, I told you, real power, you can't see it, but you can feel it. You will never be exposed to these people. You will never know about these different families. We're talking over 570 trillion fucking dollars, which lets you know right there that money is infinite. It was a process. It went from gold, which is God's money that they can't create. They went from gold to dollars, paper dollars that they can create. And now that we so hooked on paper dollars, they just got rid of the gold and left us with the belief that paper money is worth something. And they went a step further and doing away with paper money and giving you numbers and zeros in the system. And that's boom, it's game over. That's why the more I think about this world, this fairy tale ass world, the more I think about the people. It's not y'all fault. Y'all was brainwashed and duped into this motherfucking system. And a lot of people just aren't going to get out. You're not. Those families I just showed you are the ones you need to go study. Those are the ones you need to see what's going on. And I mean, really go under the hood of that. If you really want to know what's going on, you really want to know true knowledge, go study those families. And you will see true power. You will see where this shit stems from. And like I say, it has nothing to do with the God that they taught you about. Okay, everything is wrapped around ritual and demonic acts and different things that's going to keep you dumb, deaf, and blind, and keep you wanting the next iPhone, keep you wanting the next, go to the next, game or whatever the case may be. When it comes to entertainment, go study Baal, B-A-A-L. Right? And then you'll start to understand how entertainment plays a part of this. Why people paint their faces and go to games and put, silly things on their head and be rooting and all this other shit. But these people have done a number on us. And it's all fake. It's all fake. I can even tell you that a lot of stuff that they say Hitler did, and Hitler was this bad person, that person, this and that. Hitler cleaned Germany up in 3 years. Mandatory 3 months vacation, paid vacation. Took them bitches from poverty to a strong nation. Banned the funny shit, the gender, the trans, you know what? They banned all that shit. And I'm trying to say it in a way where you understand it. And I'm not saying everything that he did was great, but when you do your real history, you know, like they do, they tell you what they want to tell you. They tell you Gaddafi was a bad person. They tell you this, they tell you that. Anything America does, you better know this shit is upside down and ass backwards. America ain't doing shit for you. Don't think America's on your side. This hoe don't care about no one. And anybody that they exploit, you better understand there's a reason why they want you to see certain people under a certain light. Because they didn't serve their agendas. And if you look at the people that they say Hitler, what he did to them, you know who I'm talking about, which it's a reason why you can't say their name so much. Because they running shit to this day, even though they fake. They're not the real J's. Put it together. They're not the real J's. They J-ish. Right? I hope y'all can catch on what I'm saying. But those are the ones that fucking over all us today. They're the ones that own everything. They're the ones that has all these TV stations that promotes the propaganda. They're the ones that own all the media companies that brainwashes us and create this perception of what they say life is and not. They give us the religion. They give us, like, look at what they're doing to us today. The J's. You know who I'm talking about. 3 letters. They J-ish. They're not the real ones. But look at what they're doing to us today. They own over 50, over half of the NFL, NHL, in baseball league. They own everything. Hollywood. Look what they're doing to us. Look at all the tools they have to paint this perception to the world and keep us dumb, deaf, and blind to this day. And once you realize the bullshit they're doing to us, because you don't never see them on TV. You don't never see them on sitcoms and shows and being depicted in the news as this type of person. No, they do that to everybody else while they thrive off the backs of us. And if you look at the shit they're doing today, you start to wonder why Hitler did what he did. Start to make sense. All I'm going to tell you is this. You're not responsible for how someone sees the world. Me as a black man, I'm not responsible for how black women act. Black women, you're not responsible for how black men act, how white people act. Who is, though? Who is responsible for the very perception that has been placed in all our minds for free? Who gave us the concept of this life? Who told us to go to church every Sunday? I'm going to do a whole nother video about that. But think about it. And think motherfucking hard. Now, go study those families. Go study those names. The Borgeses. Some of them not in there, but they just as high, but not as high as those 13. Those are the end all be all. Life as you know it comes from them motherfuckers right there. Now, I just gave y'all some game. I go do some research. And if you know anything about them, put them in the comments. If you research anything about them, come back and put them in the comments. I do go through the comments. I do want to start bringing people in so we can start doing like lives, or you can come in on, and talk about certain stuff. And it's just all about putting this stuff out to the family, you know what I'm saying, to the community, to all of the people who don't have access to this information. Some of the shit I can't talk about. Like I could get, oh my God, I can go so deep with it. But I try to do a surface level, and some things I have to leave up to y'all to go see so that you can see for yourself. Because they listen and hear everything, so you know how that is. Anywho, man, I love y'all. Put your comments on the bottom of this video. And just see it for what it is, man. Don't try to lie to yourself. Just be real. If it's in you, it'll come out you. But if it ain't in you, it ain't coming out you. Meaning, if you just don't see what's going on because you don't want to see, that's something different. All this shit is common sense. And you can't be a person of God or the Most High, I would say, and think it's okay to take advantage of another group of people because of where they from, the color of their skin, or how they look, or any of that shit. You the fucking devil. Ain't nothing godly about you. Stop the bullshit. People who do that, because they benefit from that shit. And they sit under the hood of religion thinking that's going to protect them. No, you're a piece of shit. Because if you love all. And this is only for the real. So with that being said, put your comments on the bottom of this video, man. I love y'all. And like I tell you all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Oh boy.